We Have People for That, or WHPFT, is transforming your Wednesdays into We Wednesdays, where we share mid-weekly encouragement to nourish you and your small business endeavors. Some messages will come from We Have People for That, and others will come from special guests who are part of our We Network. Some messages will also be paired with event promotion and/or helpful resources. This week's We Wednesday message comes from We Have People for That's founder and CEO, April D. Gillis.
Dear Lord, I ask that this We Wednesday message would reach those that it needs to reach, and that what is shared today will touch the hearts, the minds, and the spirit of those who hear it now and later. Hi, everybody. This is April Gillis here with our next We Wednesday message. As I sat down to reflect and to pray about what this week's message should be, contentment versus complacency is what came to mind. Contentment versus complacency. There's a temptation to be discontent, to lack joy where we are in our current season. There's a scripture that says the joy of the Lord is our strength. Yes, it's important that we're tenacious and ambitious and that we have drive. But have you ever realized that every ceiling is the floor to another level? Have you ever found yourself waiting to be joyful or waiting to feel satisfied when we get there, only to get there and realize that there's another there? That's where contentment versus complacency comes in. We have the ability to be content today without being complacent. The definition of content: in a state of peaceful happiness. Content, satisfied. Content, a state of satisfaction. Are you content with where you are? Are you grateful for where you are? On the flip side, the word complacent. Feeling satisfied with your own abilities or situation, so much so that you feel that you don't need to try any harder. That's complacency. I think there's a temptation to be afraid of becoming complacent in our current situation. So instead, we keep going, keep driving. But I'm here to tell you that you could be content, yet not complacent. I could be content, satisfied, grateful for where I am today. My father shared, as I've heard from many others, but he reminds me to prosper where you're planted. So I encourage you today, we encourage you today, to be content, to be satisfied with where you are right now, to prosper where you're planted. It doesn't mean that you're complacent. It doesn't mean that you don't want more. It just means that you're grateful and satisfied for where you are today. Tomorrow brings its own set of newness and challenges. But allow yourself the gift of being content, of being grateful today. Have joy today. Doesn't mean that you're complacent. Don't fear joy today. The future is there for you. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough troubles of its own. We can plan for tomorrow, but we don't have to worry about tomorrow. Bye for now.
We hope this week's We Wednesday message gives you the encouragement you're looking for as you journey towards the end of the week. Always remember that We Have People for That is in your corner, ready to help you bring your small business endeavors to life and leverage the power of we. See you next week for another encouraging message.